Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Trex back at it again with another banging video here for y'all today. I hope you're having a lovely day today, and today I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to make the most money this week. So let's hop right into it. Alright, starting off, we're gonna only be talking about one business today, and this is the only business you really need to do this whole week. This will make you easily $1 million in an hour or so. It's super simple, super easy. It's just really repetitive, honestly. After you follow one or two steps, you just gotta keep on doing that. You'll make so much money so quickly. I've already made millions out of this. I bought a car, customized it, then went back, did this for like an hour, made all my money back and then some. I definitely recommend you doing this. But first, you will be needing a few requirements. You will be needing a vehicle warehouse and the CEO office. Yes, this is a vehicle warehouse guide, how to make the most money out of it, especially now seeing as each car is double money and double RP, as well as all the CEO jobs like headhunter, sightseer are also double money and double RP, which means a job that takes you less than 5 minutes can make you 50K super easily. I 1,000,000% recommend you doing this. In this case right here, I'm doing a vehicle warehouse, sourcing vehicles. I will give you a tip for this. It's really useful, and this is how I only get top range vehicles. And if y'all want proof, I'll pop up some screenshots on how I only get top range vehicles and never get mid-range. I've been doing this for over a few years now. It's the best way to make money, especially if you're solo, seeing as each car normally would have sold for 100K, but now it's selling for 200K, which is even better. But as you can see on screen right here, each time is always top range. I never get mid-range or standard range, and I'll show you how to do that in a mere moment. Alright, as you can see right here, we're just loading into our vehicle warehouse, and as you can see, I have an assortment of cars, and mostly mid-range and mostly standard range, but barely any top range. I also recommend you, if you have a friend, do the collection, seeing as they will give you more money payouts, and it's just benefit, you know. But if you're a solo, I definitely just recommend sticking to the top range cars. They're just the best way to make money. But I will teach you how to make only top range cars. But proof that it's all selling for 200K. Each top range car is selling for 200K at the moment. I definitely recommend you doing this. But like I was saying, let's get back on how to only get top range cars. The only way you are gonna get top range cars if you have 10 standard range and 10 mid range. I found this out a few years ago. I forgot kind of how I found it out, but after that, it's just been so beneficial. As you can see right here, I have 10 standard range, and in a mere moment, I'm gonna show you how I have 10 mid range. You can pause the video, you can count them all. It's exactly 10 and 10. After you have that, it will only ever give you top range cars. I would definitely recommend you doing this, seeing as it will be so much benefit. You'll make so much money out of this, and it doesn't matter how many top range cars you sell. It doesn't matter how many times you do it. It's always gonna give you straight top range. You can have 20 top range cars and 10 standard range and 10 mid range, and it will still only give you top range cars. So I definitely recommend you just stocking up on them mid range cars and not selling them, seeing as they really won't give you that much profit. But as you can see right here, some of the tasks, some of the jobs can be tedious. They're really annoying, but be patient with this. But the goal that you always want to accomplish here is to get the car with least amount of damage, seeing as that will be coming out of your paycheck, your own bank account for the repairs. Honestly, most of the times I do worry about this, but after a while, after it hits like 10K or something like that, don't worry about it, because if it's a top range car, you'll be making your money back so much quicker. It's not gonna feel like anything to you, trust me. And as you can see right here, you can also do this with a friend. You can collect some of these cool T20s. It can be some cool cars spawning in with it. So if your friend wants to hang around with you while you do this job, is really beneficial. I really like this. And this is actually my personal favorite business slash property to own, seeing as it is the most money making business you could own in the game. Anybody could say anything else about any business, but in my personal belief, this is the best business to ever own in GTA 5 online, seeing as it is the quickest. It actually is the least like energy inducing, like you don't have to really do too much stuff, you know what I mean? But I definitely recommend it. Alright, let's talk about the next steps about this. The next best way to make the most money out of this, and the best tip I can give you, is that right after selling this vehicle and you source another vehicle, it will have a cooldown, seeing as every time you sell a car, it will give you like around I would say like a 26-minute cooldown, about so half an hour and all that. So you have plenty of time to source another vehicle, and most of the time after you source the vehicle, you have a little bit of the cooldown left behind. And as you'll notice, it always takes 40% cut to customize the vehicle, seeing as you will only be making around 160k actually, seeing as it will only take 40% cut, as you can see on the screen right here, 40% cut, but you'll be making 200, so it's a big profit, I'm not gonna lie. But besides that, to balance this out, I definitely recommend you to do in between these, do a headhunter if you have a good flying explosive vehicle like a vigilante, oppressor mark II, oppressor regular, anything with missiles. I definitely recommend the deluxo, seeing as it has the most accurate missiles in the game. But if you do have a deluxe or anything like that, I definitely recommend you doing a headhunter in between this. But if you don't and you just have a fast car, I definitely recommend you doing a sightseer. You'll have to deliver, you'll have to collect 3 packages after hacking into this device or website on your phone. It's real simple. It'll take you a bit longer than the headhunter, but it is pay out the same amount, 50k each time. I definitely recommend it, because seeing as it charges you 40k per vehicle they're selling top range, you'll be making 50k, so that means in total you'll be making 110k without no drawbacks whatsoever. This is gonna maximize your money so much. It's gonna be so profitable, and you'll make millions easy. Think about it. You do this 5 times, you make $1 million in less than half an hour. If you have some easy jobs, it will legit take you less than half an hour to do this. I promise you. I did this today, right before doing this video. You'll be making so much money. I definitely recommend this, and it's simply that easy. I do want to give you this tip though. If you thinking that you can do this in a invite only session or a private session, I definitely recommend you not to do this. If you're going to be doing it in a solo session, don't do it in a solo session, seeing as if you're in a solo session, you will be getting NPCs chasing you, and they sell missions right here, seeing as there's no other players. As long as you have one other person in your session, I recommend you doing it in a small session like I'm doing it in this one. There's only like 5 other people, and they're all making money on their own time. I definitely recommend it in these kind of sessions, seeing as nobody will bother you, and it should be simple and easy. It's just straightforward. But if there's a lot of people and there's a lot of people shooting, I don't recommend you doing it there. Just join a new session, find one with less people in it or something like that. But unlike most business like the bunker business or the MC businesses, it doesn't really matter how many people you have in the session. As long as you have one person, the NPCs will not come after you. But if you have 20 people in your session, it's still not going to give you a bonus whatsoever. So it's just pointless to doing a session with so many people in it. You're just going to risk your cargo, and it's just a waste of time. But as you can see right here, I'm pulling up to my destination right now. It's real simple and easy. It's just drive the car from point A to point B, and you get paid. As you can see right here, I crashed one time. It took $62 off my account, but it's nothing. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps you out. It's been your boy Trex. I'm signing out.
Dame la ciencia.